EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, anyway, it might have been open there. It was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Jackson going to keep it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Draw play. This is Henry. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Michael Williams. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. A handoff on the left, Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That was 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And brought it down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now? And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Purdy off the play fake. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Purdy.
First down, San Francisco.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Jackson. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. 2nd and 7.
At the Ravens' 24-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Play action. Now Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Get set. Watch out.
Purdy sets up to throw again. He'll try and do this himself.
Will he do this?
Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And bulldozing his way through. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir.
But it's certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Watch out. Yellow.
They go play action here. Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Get set. 18.
Purdy now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Outside.
And throwing here, Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Get set. Get set.
That's caught out right by Jennings. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit. An incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Get set.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Purdy.
And the 49er first down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. The offense on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Purdy. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
At the 5-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 4 yards out. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And a good stiff arm and some space to run. He's going to have a Ravens first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
First down. First and 10.
To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Purdy from the gun. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D-line, they almost had it. But third down coming up.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
18!
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Report!
Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Report!
First and 10
Henry running right. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Hey, middle.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Middle. 180. It's hot. 180. It's hot.
Here's Jackson to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Purdy. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Hello?
This message is solely intended for right here.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Purdy off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield.
Look at this kid.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49ers.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. That's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now he's going to step up and run. Looking deep for Jennings. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
That's going deep for Bateman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. It's got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now it's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Green to bring it back. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Play action. Now Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll fire this deep for defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes this down to about the 2. Going out of bounds. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Get set, get set. Uno.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown. Juwan Jennings, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now Jackson. And down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sends it to Anderson. It's complete. The tight end has it. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds Hopkins complete. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Jackson now. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Nick Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Purdy now to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Throwing here, Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 25 yards for the touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.